And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill, number 56. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. That's down and in. Carpenter aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Gleyber swings, drives one. That ball's carrying. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He made him pay for that one. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. The kick, the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Riley Green. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab after a long run. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. That one missed.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Next to hit, Zach McKinstry.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back now in Toronto. Our starter in this one, Reese Olson. What's the word on him?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. That one fouled off. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Off the mark there. 3-2 now. Runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Here's Keith for 1, and that's 2.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. This to third, Barger. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number one. Trey Sweeney, the next to hit.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
Out to short, Bichette. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Baez now.
Javier Baez.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Kirk to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter now, George Springer. The 1-1. On the ground to third. And that one handled. Jump throw. And they get the out. Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front. Rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
That one at 95 missed up top. 2-1. Fastball is outside. And that one clips the corner.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Slider got him for strike 3. 2 down, base is empty. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Ripped to right. Makes the grab, and that is that. Top half of the third inning, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Kerry Carpenter. Tap foul at the plate. And a curve is down and in. And that's in the dirt. And a full count now. And they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And it's caught for the out. Here's Gleyber Torres. One out, bases empty. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting
Colt
second
Keith
baseman,
up now
Colt
for the
Keith.
Tigers. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Man, that was pretty gross
1
right
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ground ball right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get it out of the play. And next for Toronto, Michael Stefani. One down, base is empty. On to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Jonathan Clase next up for the Blue Jays. Oh, he doesn't get the call. The count now 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line drive. Base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Clase leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one's a little bit low. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bichette checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. On to the fourth. Now here is Riley Green.
Riley Green.
There's the strike. Up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. And 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here comes Torque to the plate. Next offering upstairs. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Man at first, one away. And that's outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Squirts away a little bit. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And up next for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. Third out. And we're back. Ready to go. Bottom four. Down the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one to first. He'll do it himself. One out in the bottom of the fourth. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Baez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Lucas settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one away. And now it's Baez.
Center fielder, Javier Baez.
Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons.
Now batting, right fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup, and next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good eye in that spot.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. The wind of the pitch. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
That's a little bit low.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And now it's filled up.
Full count.
And he grounds one back up the middle, gloves it on the dive, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas digs in now. The Blue Jays trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Oh, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next pitch is outside. That one the other way. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now a chance for Michael Stefanik. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 68.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
The designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Keith. Falling behind 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one cutting but missing down low. Right side, Stefanik. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Riley Green. And that's in for a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lucas sizes this one up, and that is that. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jackson Jobe.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jonathan Clase.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Line drive, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, shortstop.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Headed towards the corner. Carpenter makes a nice running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, save. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. A changeup missing. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Garcia.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Good job to fight that one off.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now, Zach McKinstry. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching for
We're
Detroit.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Johnny Brebbia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And the batter is George Springer.
George Springer.
There's the strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Up the middle, Sweeney tosses to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. And now Addison Barger.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Outside with a breaking ball. Springer stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Tyler Holton will take over here.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tying run at the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses. Full count out. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The tying run at the plate. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Inside, just missed.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Fought off foul. Blue Jays down a run. And that just misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Coming home. The tag, and he's safe. We are tied at 2.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate. And I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Just off the inside edge. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Fair ball. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He really let that ball travel on the outside part.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Sean Gunther.
Sean Gunther.
Go-ahead run is at third. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground to third. Throw on to Torkelson, and Bichette is retired. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Sweeney. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. The batter now, Javier Baez.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here. Trying to get him into scoring position.
Trying to move him over here. And that's a foul ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ripped on a line to center. Varsho snags it on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Next pitch is outside. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Clase sizing this one up. And there's 2 down. So a lefty out of the pen, Brendan Little.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Here's Gleyber Torres. And that's ripped for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And that is out of play. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And there's a strike. That to right. And that's a fair ball. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Here's George Springer. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
Alejandro Kirk.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
To third might be 2. To second for 1.
He's out.
And that's 2.
He's out.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. Now one gone in the ninth. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch is outside. Ripped towards third. Tosses across to first. And that quickly 2 away. So digging in, Zach McKinstry.
Now batting third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Dylan Dingler.
Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt, runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That misses, and the count is 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And there's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Trey Sweeney will hit next. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. On the ground, right side. They take the force out. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Bottom 9, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Leading off for the Jays, third baseman, Addison Barger.
On the corner for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
To third, McKinstry. Whips it across. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. So now a pinch hitter, Ernie Clement. He represents the winning run. Line drive, base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. And it gets by him. Round second, digging for third. Not in time. He's safe. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Stefanik. That misses. 2-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Swing and a slow roller. Throw on to Torkelson. Now 2 out. And now Jonathan Clase.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Line drive, that's a base hit. In comes the winning run, and the Blue Jays walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, you come into the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.